All right, everybody, welcome live on scene at Middlebury in Bonnieville Mills. And I am here. I'm sitting in the car right now because I was just given some updated information that absolutely shocked me. They told me that today they're not going to live stream graduation. And there's no reason why. There's just an update. There's not like, hey, we're not going to because reasons, or hey, we're not able to because technical problems. None of it. I'm pretty sure they heard that we were going to, make a joyful noise in support of students down a way that's actually a place that's illegal for us to do so. And the whole point was to do a watch party so that we could cheer for our kids. Well, guess what they decided to do instead? They are no longer live streaming for no reason at all. Middlebury Community Schools. I don't say this often, but literally, what are you thinking? This is the reaction? This is what you're trying to do to what? Protect it? Do you know how many dozens, if not hundreds, of families right now that aren't able to show up to graduation and see, I can't believe this. I honestly, I can, but I can't because it's so petty. There's no danger. We're sitting out here sharing stories of the various ways in which Middlebury Community Schools we feel have kind of let us down. And we're finding a lot of support and a lot of solidarity in it. And so all we're doing is just sitting here talking. And we were going to get on the live stream to start cheering for kids, but they decided we're not going to do that. So that leaves me with one option. And it's not something that I'm probably going to be very popular for afterward, but I'm not going to break my promise to my kids because I told them that they would hear me at least cheer for them when they walked across the stage. And Middlebury has done everything in their power to prevent this from happening without producing anything at all justifiable on why. So, as the ceremony is about to begin at 2:00, if you're there at graduation, again, this is all about the kids. So please don't do anything at graduation during the ceremony that would disrupt any part of the service that's already planned, with the exception of the one clap that is going to be pretty much the same thing that everybody does when their kid gets named out there anyway. So I just can't believe Middlebury Community Schools would not live stream it when there are so many family members of these kids in so many different places that couldn't make it today. And now you're denying them the privilege of a live commencement because what? You're afraid? Why? I'm asking y'all, Middlebury, why? Why? I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one that wants to know, but I don't think anybody's going to reach out to me in the next 15 minutes. So when the graduation ceremony begins at 2:00, I'm still going to honk for my kids when their names are called going across the stage. Watch me. That being said, I'm really, 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 really disappointed in Middlebury Community Schools now beyond any way, shape, or form that I had before, because it's one thing to hurt the children by doing this. It's another thing to hurt entire families because you've decided you don't want to live stream it because you're afraid of what? The truth? There wasn't even going to be any truth presented today. There was just going to be people clapping and celebrating children. And now Middlebury Schools has taken away the ability for a lot of people to do that at the same time as the rest of their loved ones and the same time as their graduate. I'm going to say this loudly. Shame on you, Middlebury. Shame. A lot of shame on you. You're doing all of this for what? Everyone is waiting for that answer. And yet all you're producing are updates with no explanations. And when everybody in the community decides to ask you about it on your social media, you block them, you delete their comments, and you make it so it's like they never existed. Kind of like you did with me, only you're doing it with actually community members now. And this is the mic drop. This is Mike's truth. You don't actually have to believe it, but if you wanted to, I have actual proof from actual community members that are here that have shown me what Middlebury Community Schools has done to silence them. So with one last addendum to the mic drop, I'll say this. If you're at graduation, the plan is still the same. Clap once in solidarity to show the kids support and say congratulations and I'm proud of you. That's it. When that's done, come out to Bonnieville because we're going to be here now for a minute talking about this one. And I don't have a problem being here for as long as we are legally allowed to be here having that discussion, as long as it's peaceful, and I'm going to be here, so I'm going to keep it that way. And then, who knows? Who knows what Middlebury Community Schools is going to try to do next? I have no idea, neither do you. But all I'm going to say is this. Keep it about the kids today, because obviously Middlebury Community Schools is not trying to keep it about the kids and the families today. They're trying to keep it about their reputation being protected for some reason. And I just don't understand why. Maybe you can tell me, Middlebury. So until then, this is Mike from the Mic Drop on scene at Bonnieville. You are so welcome to come out here and join, especially now that they're not live streaming. If you don't have a ticket, you can come here and still have a watch party with us. And I know some people are like, Malahan, how are you going to have a watch party? They're not even going to live stream it. Don't worry about that. I got you. You don't have to understand all of what's actually going on in the plan in order to know that it's going to work and it's going to be done the right way. That's me asking for your trust. So, hopefully I will see you guys out here. Come out. I would love to talk. Apparently a news station may come out later. There's the hashtag's starting to circulate a lot more and people are wondering what we're going to do about all this. And I'm just like, this for right now, until graduation is done, do nothing except what is true to your own heart in loving and supporting your graduate. That is what it's like to stand with Malahan in spite of an establishment trying to prevent individual or like creativity even and a different opinion or truth than what they want to portray in the media. They're going to make it so that you don't exist. And if they can do that to an employee, imagine if they could do that to one of your kids. That scares me a little bit. I don't really know what they're capable of doing anymore, especially after this incident. So I'm actually a little bit afraid of how Middlebury is going to continue to damage the families here and the graduates and the entire ceremony by pettiness. So, hey, I'm going to let y'all make your own decisions on this like I always do. This was the Mic Drop, sharing Mike's truth. This is how I feel about this bogus situation. And if you would like to come out and share your truth, I'm pretty sure we might be live here at some point. I'm just not sure when. So, love to see you. Come on out. This is Malahan from the Mic Drop. Love the kids. Cheer the kids. Celebrate the kids. Because you're awesome. And I love y'all.